so easy. It's never been as easy as it is for this Wraith King right now. Look, they know it's so easy. They're giving it to 3-3 because they're like, Bone 7, we're not really sure what you're going to do with these item builds, so we're going to have to let Mr. 3-3 take care of this one. You can go be experimental on the Sand King.
Alright, loading in. Again, this is going to be game number 2 of DC versus Kaipi here in Elimination Mode. Everything's getting quirky. DC do have a 1-game advantage here, so hopefully they can try to make this a 2-0. If not, Kaipi, they're going to be fighting to the bitter end. Smoke Gank coming in here. They're going to get their smoke popped off on this Warlock Saksa. He's going to be crawling through the trees, so really nice vision for him. If they can actually bait out a couple of Kaipi spells, it's totally worth his time. And now DC know exactly where Kaipi are on the map. They have the chance to react to this. Probably not going to find themselves bot rune, but DC do not lose anything there.
Oh yeah, they can just now fully adjust and start heading up to the top rune. They don't have enough heroes to fight this, so... Well done. Really nice setup there. Just knowing that Kaipi, or at least assuming Kaipi were going to go for it, but you can see right now Bone 7's pinging, like, they must have a ward here, right? So yeah, immediately
Oh god. Mr. Roof farted. Terrible. It's so bad. Oh god, I need some air.
The things that can happen when you, when you're not doing camera.
Oh my god, it smells like death. What the fuck, Mr. Rue? What did you eat? Meanwhile, we have a Wraithfire Blast coming in. Looks like we are going to have some shackles on her PA. She does not have her Phantom Strike. Her Blur helping her out there. The Mischance doing what it can. We will get away safely. Meanwhile, in this bottom jungle, Saksa finally gets initiated upon by Kaipi, but he's just going to go ahead, Shadow Word himself up, and heal right back near full.
So it does look like it'll be this little dual off-lane play. Obviously, whenever you have a Wraith King, kind of the idea, you want to apply some pressure, you want to be bullying people, so tri-lanes are where you want to be. It is 3 ranged heroes, though, so it can be tough to get those perfect decays. You can see the spacing right now. Just make sure there's never going to be a 2-man decay here from the side of DK, so this is well done by them. Still, Misery taking a lot of damage as a poor little CM, and she's not getting that opportunity to go and frostbite a jungle creep, which is a really big deal for her, because this means the level 2 takes a lot longer to come online.
Yeah, Kaipi's vision right now is pretty great. They're scouting out all these rotations in the top lane. Radiant have not de-warded this. Is there reasoning for that? Just letting them be sneaky?
Sorry, hold on. I was just watching this one. Which one haven't they de-warded?
Up top, there's a Radiant Sentry right next to a Dire Observer, but it's just chilling.
I don't know. I guess he must have seen it and he's just holding it for his tango then, because he hasn't taken that much damage yet. That's all it is.
Alright, so... Kaipi getting a little more vision than they maybe need to. Now down bottom, we could have something going down here. Bone 7 taking a lot of damage. There's no Lucent Beam from the Luna yet. She has not reached her level 2. Come with me, now chasing after him. He's got decay stacks for days, but not really able to go and get a whole lot of damage out on DC. Just trying to prevent whatever farm he can, but Kaipi, like, heroes are dropping low all across the map. What a play right there. 3-3, he's getting low. Gonna de-aggro from the creeps. Now Bignum, he's taking it from Moon Meander. This guy has 1 armor. He's not exactly the tankiest early game hero.
Yeah, Moon no skill in the bash, so he's not going to keep trying to get one there and going for the kill. But that was a ton of regen, and what he did was, yeah, he did wait for that too, and then he really got aggressive when he had that double heal going on there too. So he is low on mana now, so the threat is diminished, but really putting the hurt onto these two.
Yep. I mean, down here in the bottom lane, DC obviously investing a lot of resources to try to make sure this lane goes smoothly. What would you consider a 1 lane? Is it when Luna just picks up her 6? Is it ganks? Is it whatnot?
For them, it's just mostly kind of chill, right? Like, Rezo's just going to be farming. There's not going to be a lot of rotations. They want to get some levels up on top of our Warlock. So, like, 1 to them is just not dying, not feeding off to a Sand King and then dying. Again though, Misery, like, this is kind of sad for Crystal Bane. You always really want that earlier point in Frostbite so that you can be in the jungle and abusing that kind of stuff, but it's a sad life.
Yeah, things stalled out a little bit. 3 minutes in, still no first blood. Kaipi maybe looking to get things rolling, but now Luna with her Lucent Beam able to dish out a ton of burst damage. Bone 7 is not that tanky. He's got less than 700 total HP and only 3 armor, so he's really got to watch for this. Now, he could be in some trouble. Burrow strikes away, but they've still got the Shadow Word damage. The first blood goes to Saksa. Now, Come With Me, in some trouble, is able to return the kill onto Crystal Maiden. Now, do they have the damage to get another kill coming back out? Decay stacks, well, they're holding him strong. He's going to pick up another another one there. Soul Rip still on cooldown, but looks like Come With Me will get out alive. The Fatal Bonds not bringing enough damage to take him down.
Yeah, close one. Similarly in the mid lane, well, looks like we almost missed a Rise, running into some troubles. It should be okay. Oh no. I went back in.
What? That's not correct.
I like how it only shows damage 109. I guess that's all he did. He went back in on 100 HP. Just wanted to look at an SF, guys. Moonmander's coming up top. They don't have the Frostbite, though.
Yeah, they're going in. Can they actually
him.
get close enough for the crush? There he goes. They snip that Wraith King in the bud before he hits his 6, which is a really great way to punish now. Come With Me coming back in, trying to keep the rotations up, but Moonmander's having a really successful lane up here.
They have an Invis rune on Bignum, too. I mean, mid on the Weehaw, so... level 2 raids, he wants level 5 first. Yeah, he'll take the raises. So they're going to set this up for at least a double raise just with a shackle.
Oh, we think he's being clever, and he is going to go ahead and get shackled up, and they just drop the Faith Fire Blast. Long range raise. We'll clean that up. It's a nice little kill for Arise now. He's getting what he needs to. Picks up some little raindrops, try to mitigate the damage coming out of the Stifling Dagger.
It's a damn good thing that 3-3 TP'd in there, or else they would not have gotten that kill, because he missed the first raise, and I think he missed the second raise, too.
Shackles, dude. They're bringing in, like, what's that, 120 damage? That PA's dead.
Things were getting risky. A little dicey there. Misery comes in. He does have the Frostbite now.
But can they actually get our little PA up there in time? Raindrops not going to be delivered just yet, so they're really punishing that Shadow Fiend. We are able to avenge his former life. Back down in the bottom, Resolution still getting some decent farm. 31 last hits and is going to be at the top of the overall net worth chart. 2 assists as well. This Luna's looking pretty good. What do you expect Luna to be building here? There's a lot of variability.
Well, I think it definitely depends as to how the game's going at the point where she's actually into the gold. Like, the Helm of the Dominator, what kind of heroes they have to contest stacks. They actually have pretty good ones in the Undying, as well as the Wraith King. I would be a little worried. They don't really have the heroes to take it, but like when it comes to Tombstone and stuff, if they were to get the vision over your Ancients, you could run into some trouble. So then you get into this question of like, do I want to go for my Helm of the Dominator, or do I just want to go for that earlier Dragonlance, which we've seen some Lunas going for lately?
I'm a big fan of Luna Dragonlance, but that's in my shit tier pubs.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just really good stats, right? I mean, the range is pretty sick too. It's not even the biggest part, but up against a Shadow Shaman, it does add a little bit of extra value to help try and deal with those wards. Sadly, glaives aren't going to save you up against those.
Alright, our Undying here going in, just trying to steal a little bit of strength, but Undying's had a tough time so far. He's 1 and 2. He's not really contesting Resolution's farm. How does Come With Me make himself the most useful right now?
Sorry, I just realized that he died to the Fatal Bonds. I thought they'd already expired, or like I thought that all the targets were gone, but that's how Come With Me died that time. So, my bad. Except, didn't I click it? Whatever. We're not gonna worry about it.
It's all good, Mop Packs.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Some people aren't meant to be observers. Down bottom, it's getting heated here. Our Luna does not pick up her level 6 yet. One more creep and she'll have it, but for now is not able to drop the base. They are going to be rotating up. Misery up here is able to just drop the little Nova. They get the Frostbite here. Bone 7 trying to burrow strike to freedom again. Luna needs one more creep to pick up her 6. She gonna get it? She's gonna get healed up right now. It's totally fine, but if she gets that Eclipse, they could probably try to turn things around. There she goes. She's picked up her 6. And there she goes. Just going to be trying to go in on to Come With Me. Drops the first Lucent Beam. Not going to unleash the full Eclipse. They're able to get him down without dropping the ult. So unfortunately, Undying hitting the grave for the 3rd time now. He's got brown boots and a mango. He is looking pretty poor.
Yeah, this dual lane has not had the pressure. Well, has it? I don't know. They've kind of saved, of course, Arise in the mid lane. He's not getting totally attacked this game by supports. Not being roamed on. The off lane's not really helping out either, just because Moonmeander, like the support's been busy down bottom too, so that is one way that's been going so nice for them.
Dying rotating back in, and again, Bone 7 does have the Burrow Strike to try to initiate, but looks like Kaipi not giving him too much of an opportunity. Eclipse is still available. Now Warlock doesn't have his Chaotic Offering, so they can't really go full team fight on this. They've got to budget themselves pretty carefully.
Dire's Dire's middle tower.
He actually did take the point up top too. 3-3 was holding on to it as you usually do as Wraith King, because you don't know, like the cooldown's so long that you only want to skill it up if it's going to be like a chance for you to turn the fight around. Actually ends up TPing right home too, just a little bit worried about rotations. They don't see too much of some of the raiding heroes, and well, indeed, Misery was coming in with an Invis rune, so maybe they spotted him picking that up.
Yeah, Kaipi are pretty well aware of this. They know that Crystal Maiden's not there because Resolution is farming so far back right now, and only going to be supported up by the Warlock, who has managed to go ahead and find level 5 3/4, almost going to be at level 6. Kaipi, they're grouping up here. They got 3-3 and Bignum smoked. Looks like they could be wrapping around towards the bottom lane. There is going to be a Radiant scan. Will it clip? Oh, there they go. They get some vision of what's going down, so immediately you can see DC heroes start to play safe, going back. Resolution, just real keen on what's going on.
Saxa's so close to 6 too.
Oh,
like, he would love
really
to have that
needs
to fight.
that 6. But unfortunately not able to find it. Wraith King does have his reincarnation, so unless they make him force out like 6 stuns in a row, it'll be good to come right back in.
Yeah, I think, well, what's their dive potential here?
Oh,
Tombstone? Yeah, they're
thinking
gonna
about
dive this. I mean, they have ulti on a Wraith King. I think it's just too tempting right now, and they've already rotated too many heroes. Oh, Saxa. Alright, he's like basically baiting this at this point.
He might be able to get back here. He's going to get hexed up. The Tombstone dropped deep under the tower. And it's going to be doing some damage here. Resolution, just trying to get out of this alive. Crystal Maiden, there's really not much you can do. She doesn't have the mana to freeze. Meanwhile, the Burrow Strike connects onto Resolution. He's going to TP home. Does not want to fight this, and they do not have the Wraith Fire Blast to punish. Wraith King, I guess, just wanted to save mana for his reincarnate.
Yeah, more than likely. Just... or he just wasn't in range, I guess, or it was on cooldown. I assume something. So he just would have stunned her. Some kind of miscommunication.
Alright, 10 minutes in. Switching over to net worth here. PA, still top of the charts. Again, we had a lot of space to farm this game. Last game on his Invoker, he really didn't participate in team fights till like the 25-minute mark, and now he's feeling pretty strong. I think Wee's been a little bit underestimated, not really focused down as much as he should have been.
Yeah. I think they just didn't really have the heroes to rotate either. Like, they made that one play with the Wraith King where he comes in and leaves room the Shadow Shaman, but they, like, Radiant side mid laners are just harder to gank in general. Then there's this whole tri-lane down bottom that's been applying pressure, and it looks like they're trying to hold this tower as much as they can, so that's forcing a lot of the attention down there. Arise has to go back in the jungle because he can farm a lot faster. Wow, that's actually ridiculous that Moon's getting this tower. Basically solo at 11 minutes.
He's fine. Look at that, dude. That's Slardar. This is Moon's hero. He just feels so comfortable there. And they are going to go ahead and drop the base. Come with me, getting so low and should easily be picked off. Misery goes for the Frostbite, and a couple more clips will get him. They get the Tombstone as well, so more and more gold starting to flow into DC's bank here. They've got like a 3,000 net worth advantage. And there's Luna just dropping that ult, getting down the Shadow Demon, or Shadow Shaman as well. So looks like DC, they're not going to back off. They're going to use this column to clear out the wave, and they can go ahead and try to tap on these tier 2s.
Same time, I was actually watching mid while that happened.
Yeah, there's Luna. She doesn't have her ult here, but they might be able to find the kill on Bone 7. Raze is coming in. Slardar's in some trouble, doesn't have his blink, and he's going to get killed off at such a crucial point. He was so close to the blink. Oh, did you catch his gold before he died? Because it was probably like within 10 of my blink dagger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can just add up his death gold too.
I
they
don't
get the tower
do math.
so
I am North American.
They so while that was happening, so they just ulted Shadow Shaman, correct?
Yeah.
He just got the ult. At the same time, when he was like within a hair of dying, but he got the blink as
Resolution.
the Raze, like,
They're going back in.
speed.
Come with me is not safe. Gonna pop into the flesh column form, but look at that crit. We showing off the power of that ulti, and Bone 7, unfortunately, they're not able to get detection on him. They're just going to go in focusing the Shadow Shaman down in the meantime, and they should be able to clean up Bone 7 as well. He's going to eat a mango to Burrow Strike out, but one more right click from Saxa means this is a one fight for DC. They land the crush. Oh, man. Unfortunately, the Requiem will kill off the Phantom Assassin. A little bit of miscalculation there, and now Saxa might be in some trouble. Gobbles up the wand charges before that stun hits. One more slap from the Wraith King's sword will make this an even engage. What the hell was that?
Just a long, drawn-out fight.
Yes, sirree.
Everything thrown out. In the end, it looks like it favors the dire side.
Yeah.
A lot of damage down here by Arise too, but pretty much everything used. Sorry, I'm doing production things.
Wouldn't know what that's like.
No, it's the greatest. But in terms of our game, scaling and whatnot at this point, we do have the Dragonlance first onto Rezo, not going in towards those stacks. I think I would agree with that too. Again, just very difficult to hold on to those. Easy for the Dire to contest, could run into some trouble if they're fighting in a situation like that, and just a good item in general in a game like this against Tombstone and Wards. There's a lot of shit you gotta attack this game, and that pretty much falls on like... it is nice that they have 2 range supports, for one thing, since all of those things are based on number of attacks now. There's no longer like damage needed to kill wards or tombstones or anything like that. So supports can help with that, but the added range on your Luna is always going to be nice.
And she's got herself about 1,000 more gold. What do you want to see next? Do you go into the Manta? Do you go in for like a BKB this game? Might not be terrible.
Probably eventually going to need a BKB, but probably just like Yasha into Manta and whatnot. It's got a Blade of Alacrity now, but just standard items. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. All the other important stuff is up, right? We have the Blink on Moon Meander. That's really all that matters at the current moment. And
like
Weehaw's filling into the Deso. It's got the Deso.
They're intent on taking a fight right here. Wraith King still has his Reincarnate, and Sand King does now have his Epicenter. Still no Blink Dagger. Rezo getting healed up. There is going to be a Chaotic Offering available. Look at the damage coming out onto 3-3, and they're going to go ahead, try to force his Reincarnate, but he gets away with a sliver of health. There's the Dagger, and now their tower's going to be going down as well. Moonmeander comes in, showing off that Blink Dagger, and there's the Chaotic Offering. Look at the damage that this Wraith King has taken. And he's just going to be going down here. They burn right through his ulti like it's nothing at all. 2 heroes dead on Kaipi. DC, they get some kills on their cores. They get the towers. And now they have a Warlock Golem to continue to push up. Oh, they killed the Golem.
That was just such a good fight for DC to take. Once that Wraith King ult goes down, that's so much of their team fight. Like, just that ability for him to come back up and be distracting and stuff. Now, mind you, he doesn't actually have a big core item yet. And now he's going back in towards that armlet as he'll pick up the helm and the glove. But that's... Well, once you see that, like, forcing the fight with the golems was so smart there by Saksa, and as well as the Blink by Moon.
Oh, looks like DC lacking on a little bit of vision, but Moon Meander, he doesn't really care. He'll slap you down no matter where you're at.
Well, now an Arcane Rune here, too, for Moon, I would reckon. That'd be pretty sick. They can probably take Roche and then grab it after, and just go, like, super aggro. Well, actually, give it to Weehaw. Always get a bottle. Well, that's fair enough.
Pretty obvious Roche attempt. What do Kaipi have to stop this right now?
They can't. Amplify damage, PA Deso. This thing is just dead way too fast.
Oh, rest in peace. That Aegis goes the way of Luna, and now they can reinitiate. Lucent Beam from outside the pit. Oh, Bignum gets just taken down. PA eating a lot of damage there, but the Blur really helping her out. That crit from Wraith King not going to connect. Now there is going to be the ulti coming out of Sand King doing a ton of damage here, but look at Moon. He's tanking through it like a champ. They lose their PA. Moon getting healed up by the Warlock. Now the Shadow Fiend coming in might make this a little bit scary for DC, but they're not too scared. They're just sitting here near the tier 2 tower. The Slardar positioning up in these trees. The backdoor protection from this tower should hop down soon as the Radiant Creeps make it. There we go. And this tier 2. Kaipi just don't have the fight left in them.
Damn. It's pretty to pick up on the Weehaw, though. How much gold did I give him? Gave him 495. That's pretty nice for a Wraith King here.
Very nice indeed. I mean, how long is it going to take for Wraith King to be unstoppable? Because, of course, he is a late-game hero. He needs time to scale. The Armlet's a great start. He's going to want to pick up, you know, if he gets Ultra Rich, BKB, grab that Desolator, the Assault Cuirass. He needs a lot of time to come online, but DC, they seem to be in their full swing now at 16 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty hard game for this Armlet build, though, I would say, just because there's a ton of stuff that's going to kill him during Armlet, as he's now being stunned up and obliterated. Just like, you have to deal with the Fatal Bonds chains, which are going to be going off while you're trying to toggle. Saksa now just healing, and he'll be okay. Now tries to get down to slow, see if he can stop it. Oh, Moon! Oh, he's gonna... Oh, God!
Oh, he's got his eyes on bigger prizes here. He wants the kill, and they will get the stun off before the Requiem's channeled out. So, Misery and Weehaw eat a couple ticks of damage, but they are just feeling on top of the world right now. Overall net worth gonna be about 10,000 in favor of DC when this push is all said and done.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Moon, too. Just going right for, as you said, the big prize. That's the one that really matters, slowing down that SF.
Shadow Shaman here, he's doing the best he possibly can, but, you know, Shadow Shaman just not really picked up in the competitive meta because he's so squishy. He offers such a limited range of skills here. Yeah, Shackles are great. Hex is neat. The wards are great for pushing, but other than that, he just kind of sits back and steals your XP and doesn't offer a whole lot. You called it out in draft, man. He's a poor man's lion. And they aren't able to get their hands on the lion here, so they settle for second best, and it's showing.
I mean, they could have taken a Lion, but I think they wanted the push element.
Wasn't Lion community banned?
I don't think so. Only defensive supports were.
I banned Lion.
You're a Lion hater, I guess, but...
I'm a Lion lover, dude. That's why I want him out of this. I want EM to get crazy.
Well, it's getting a little bit crazy for Kaipi. There's some heroes on their high ground. Now there's a Manta finished up here by the Luna. The Courier brings it in. No Shadow Demon required. After the slow there, if anyone wants to try and contest her, and I think they're just going to start chipping away. They start with the range. This is like, now you don't really want to contest from the Dire, but then she's just going to start hitting your melees.
Yeah. Just getting shocked by the glaives bouncing around. He was full health when he initiated. There's going to be Bone 7 coming in. Nice Chrono Strike. The Epicenter dishing out a lot of damage. They already got the mech up on DC. Crush coming back in, and there's going to be the ult combo with the Warlock column. Oh, God. It's not looking easy right now. Kaipi fighting with a man down. The Sand King still in the base. Does not have buyback, and Wraith King just cleaned up after his respawn. Luna able to focus down this Tombstone rather. And now Shadow Fiend gonna be next up. He's gonna try to channel up his Requiem. Will get rooted, and unfortunately he's just gonna get killed by the Luna. Look at the damage coming out. Moon Meander waiting on that blink. Won't be able to find Come With Me. Moon Meander, please relax. It is 19 minutes. And that's gonna be set of racks going down in the top lane in favor of DC. Easy for them. 15,000 net worth now in favor of the Radiant.
Oh, now in the mid lane too. Bone 7, he just TP's in. And he gets like 2-shot, and that's a GG. So we just got hosted by Moonduck, and it's over. Make sure you guys follow the secondary stream, by the way, in case it has to happen again, because we are trying to rush out a lot of games. So I know this is like a newer channel, but if you guys want to make sure you're aware when they're happening, that would be a good idea. DC, they looked good today. They looked damn good.
They looked really solid here. You were talking up Kaipi's draft, but man, that Wraith King.
No. I
how'd
specifically
that work out,
I talked up the Wraith King. Let's be clear here.
And Wraith King did
Didn't
not
have an item by 7.